Stand up and get ready, take your shirt off and shout rev deuces. Stream starts now. And now that I have your attention, it's time for us to get serious. Say hello and chat to your friends. Fires up the stream, hear the good vibes come. Let's distract you from that terrible day. Your wife doesn't suck, your husband is a nag, but here you matter, and there's very little lag. Rev deuces stream, yeah, we laugh as one, telling dad jokes and flirting with every daughter and son. We're gonna burn our retirement homes on down and shake our asses like Nurse Rose Brown. Patch notes hit, he's already read it. Scopely's wild, he's not gonna edit. Game's a mess, he still stands tall with spreadsheet sass and irreverent call. Do you miss having someone to talk to when you're bored? To talk to when you ain't got nothing to do? Do you miss having someone to talk to when it's late at night? Well, have I got a stream for you? Rev deuces stream, yeah, we laugh as one, telling dad jokes and flirting with every daughter and son. We're gonna burn our retirement homes on down and shake our asses like Nurse Rose Brown. Ain't nothing wrong with a little pond fart. Chat can't be trusted, it's a juvenile seminar. But that's okay because we all need a little.
All right, let's turn down the tunes. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Who dat to you? God bless. The New Orleans Saints won a football game against the New York Football Giants. I'll take it how I can get it. Welcome in, though. Hope y'all are doing well. And we're going to be going over several things. Incursions is now over. Don't forget to spend your Incursions currency, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be like Rev and be like, oopsie, which that happens sometimes. Sometimes I get an oopsie. Sometimes I don't get an oopsie. Sometimes I actually remember things. It just depends. But right now I'm going to give it a little bit of an Incursion coin bonus right there. Wish I could get more than that. And then afterwards, we'll probably just dump that into... I'll be honest. Do I want the avatars? These aren't animated, are they? They're not. They're not. So we'll just do this. We'll do this. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. We actually won Incursions on server 20 and on server 710. So shout out to both of the main servers that I play on getting your W's. That is something worth celebrating, and big congratulations to all those who participated. Also, don't forget that if you're trying to do all this stuff, now's your chance. Make sure you get your harvest pass in. Yeah. Let's see what you get your harvest pass in. If you haven't already, get it ready. Trinity, good to see you. Welcome in. Burn the retirement homes on down. Yeah, hey, look. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you just got to do. Now, I am curious everybody's scores. We can pull it up on STFC.WTO, but speaking specifically to the wonderful folks who are here, well, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it with that, right? So if you want to share your Incursions scoring and info, please do. I'm trying to think of what was the biggest score. I saw several that were like 14, 15 quadrillion, 17, 20. I see 20 quadrillions the most I see right now. But yeah, I'm curious who scored the most. I see one over on server 33. They scored 20 quadrillion points. Oh, server 125 scored 25 quadrillion points. That's a lot. It's a lot of points. 25 might be the biggest I see right there. But yeah, I'm curious where everybody else ended up in. That's some crazy numbers. That's some crazy numbers. So yeah, welcome in everybody. We're going to have a little bit of a stream tonight, kind of talking about stuff. Obviously, we have new art dropping. So, and I've got a lot of 70s asking me questions. If you've got questions, let me know. Sadly, our match on 159 didn't go so well. We finished at 9.5, but lost to 14 quadrillion. So here, let me pull up server 20. Show you our win. Hit our events tab real quick. Slide on over to the Incursions. And here was the, oh, come on, Scopely. Come on, Scopely. There we go. Incursions tab, you can see we finished 15 quadrillion to 13.9. Very close for server 20. So very, very heckin' close. It's very close. 106 had the usual issue of people not shielding and a big gun openly sabotaging. Yeah, we had a couple of the different alliances talk about that on stream last night over on Twitch. Some overcame, some obviously are going to struggle to overcome. We managed to get the victory this time, and I'll take it. Oh, never mind. I actually go spend my currency. I need to go spend my event store currency. So we're coming to our Incursion store, and the debate is, do I go subspace relay or Lorca skill points? I think I'm feeling Lorca skill points right now. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a couple Lorca skill points. Now, I get that pretty consistently. What I don't get is War Room, and I kind of want to do that as well. You might be going, Rev, does this have any real value? I mean, real value is such a relative statement, but what I am going to say is I would much rather start getting some of these old buildings leveled up because I will be going G6 soon, so I need to kind of get that done. Scott said we had one of our lowest scoring losses. 101 did some serious turtling. Hey, that is just as valid a run as anything else, is denial of points. I mean, that is a valid run to just deny your opponent of points. So, Lorca SP, good choice. I get Lorca SP every day, but it's definitely a good choice. See, I'm trying to work on these old buildings because, well, a little bit more ISO. A little bit more ISO, a little bit more better. Anything I can do to improve that is good as I get ready to go into G6. We'll also have to go through all of my clicks today. So good news, chat. You get to do all the clicks with Rev. Let's see. Shadow says on server 134, we won with 20.4 quadrillion. Shout out to 134. That's really impressive points. I think it's the second highest total I've seen so far. So that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Let's go back. Oh, wrong button. Back out of here. Let's go start doing our refines. Server 108 scored 28 quadrillion. That is the most I've seen so far. That's pretty daggum good. That's the most I've seen so far tonight. Has anybody got bigger than 28 quadrillion for their server? That's the biggest I've seen so far. I was like, fleet presets. Apply, yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't want to apply that. Do I have a ship damage or something? Oh, I do. Whoopsies. Let me fix that real quick. Didn't realize I had a ship damaged. We got to start mining our transigen and everything. If you're curious why I'm moving things around, we got to go get our mining done so we can get all of our pulls done. If you're not doing transigen, well, suck it up. You got to do transigen. War Room is great for the Warmonger Prime for free to play. Have you gotten that yet? I actually need to go look at how close I am, Sydney. How close are you on the Warmonger Prime? Since, I mean, I'll be honest, I've done forgot about that. I've done forgot about it. Because the drip's so slow. You're 1/3 of the way. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's go see. What tree is it in, Sydney? I'm blanking on where it's at. What tree is it in? We'll go take a look. We will go take a look together. What tree is it sitting in? We're going to send you out here. Send you out here. The combat tree. While we wait for those to fly in, let's go see how close I am on that prime. All right, we've got, where is the prime at? Where is it? It's not this one, right? Yeah, it's not that. Where is it? I don't even remember where it's at. Where is the prime? I passed it? Not that. Gosh, there's so many primes in this game. There's so many primes. Oh, Tactical Warmonger. Ooh. thank you for calling it out. Look, I'm actually ready for it. Well, look that. Oh, my Lanta. See, this is why chat's important. Even Rev forgets. Even Rev forgets. My Lanta. Well, shout out to chat. Because I had legit forgotten. Well, looky there. Well, looky there. Another 600%. Now I got to slowly do it again to get to 1,500%. Well, look at that. I completely forgot that was a thing. So big shout out to Sydney for reminding me. And that just goes to show that even people who do this game for a living can easily forget where everything's at. Big shout out to Sydney. That's a huge thank you. That's a massive W. That is an absolutely massive W. So if y'all haven't already, if you're in the chat, well, do like Rev just did and check on that. You might have that waiting for you as well. Had a blast last night during Incursions. Luke was checking on your live, and nice win for the Saints Day. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll take whatever win I can get, whether it's in Incursions or in my foosball game. Although next Saturday, y'all will not see me on Twitch because hockey game. I'll be going to the season opener for my local hockey team. But then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program. And don't forget, tomorrow night. Yep, today's Sunday. So tomorrow night is the birthday stream over on the YouTubes. I'm sorry, over on the Twitch. Why am I bad at things? Over on the Twitch side of things, if y'all not over there, birthday stream tomorrow night. We're going to have a lot of festivities and fun. I'll be working on a lot of that tonight. So, all right, let's park this up here. And let's go see if we can find any OPC. That's the best way to play this game is to OPC hunt. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do a little bit of OPC hunting. Yeah. Server 57 was too busy fighting each other to fight the other server. My alliance, the alliance we were with, had a truce, but apparently our allies and their allies didn't get the memo. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Huh. Are more ships planning to be in the archive Tuesday? Yes. Well, there are more ships being planned for the archive. Yes. Mika Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. We have full patch notes here Tuesday to go over all the big stuff. I've got a lot of work to do Monday night to prepare and to have videos ready for y'all, including on things like the Dauntless and other content that's coming. So, where's your ship crews for station defense? I just use the same Oceans crew that I've been using for a while. That Oceans defense crew. Let me just get some research going just to finish that out. All right. For OPC, tried mining once, didn't like it. Yeah, me either, Debbie. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the mining. So I come in here and I've learned that if you're mining, I'm also mining. That's how that works. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Not even a little bit. What about here, though? That's a Selkie. Nope. Nothing there either. Okay. Okay, we'll just work our way back. Also, do I have a Vimic crew set up? I do. Confirm. And then we're going to go hunting for the beetles up in Augment Space as well. Trying to get a lot done here on this beautiful Sunday. We're expecting the Dauntless to break like the Kashara. So in the playtesting, it's worked perfectly fine. At the same time, playtesting is probably not going to be the perfect representation of the 250 plus thousand people we have who play this game. And by extension, the 120 servers. All I can tell you is that it has worked correctly as they have tested it. Whether that actually persists, well, you and I will be waiting to see together. We'll be waiting to see together. Here, let's beam this guy. I don't know if I'm strong enough to destroy it when I beam it. Am I? I am. Don't even know my own strength. It said Dauntless is server-based auto grind instead of Kashara. It's client-based. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about the Dauntless. I'm just trying to warn people about the Dauntless. Like, don't get the Dauntless and then expect to, for example, if you're level 70 in the chat, there are some 70s who play with us and stuff. If you're level 70, please do not purchase the Dauntless and think that at tier 1, you're going to go grind and mirror Romulus for 30 minutes for free. You're not. You're not. You're going to have to tier it up if you want that type of experience. I just want everybody to be aware of that. But as far as what the Dauntless can do, I do think the Dauntless as a special ship is a good special ship. Now, again, how accessible is that going to be and how cheap to get to where you need to be, that's up to y'all to decide. Long term, I think it's going to be one of the best ships you have for PvE grinding. Short term, you're going to have people frustrated that they purchased it as a level 66 and it's not able to do what they want it to do. Yeah. So it's actually one of those that, like, I think everybody should get it, especially for anybody that plans on going G7 and stuff. But the people who I think are going to have the most value from it day one is anybody who buys it who's like level 45. Those are the people who are going to be like, wow, this is fantastic. So it'll be everybody else who's either indifferent or kind of frustrated they're not getting what they thought they'd be getting. So as always, I'm going to warn y'all of what it is. But do I think it's good? I mean, yeah, overall, absolutely. For sure. Let me see if there's a hostile for me to freeze in here. Where is it at? There we go. Head towards it. Recall. Stop. That should freeze it. So I can hit this guy OPC. GS31's a great grinder. Well, yeah, GS31's a great grinder, but it won't be... Nothing can stand toe-to-toe to what the Dauntless is able to do. The Dauntless is unique in how great it is for grinding. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't other ships, but the Dauntless is great for what it is. It's just you're going to have to decide, like everybody else has to decide, do you want to buy it the day it comes out? And you could very well say, no, I do not want to purchase that. And that's fine. And that's fine. So, First Wave says it'll be a slow drip for them. Completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Well, avoid this while we go hit this guy. You have to stay in game for it to work like the Kashara? You should. Well, I mean, are you saying like in the system and everything? No, you activate the ability of the Dauntless. Again, I'll have a video out on it tomorrow. You activate the ability, then you leave, and it just is going to last as long as it lasts. So if you've got a tier 1, it's going to last 30 minutes. You got it maxed out, it's going to last 2 hours. Yes, you're going to be able to close the game client and it's still going to work. There you go. Jump over there and get that repair cooking. Dauntless like Kashara, but automatic instead of manual selecting. Correct, Dersh. Correct. People whine about the fighting on server 57, but those wars have been more fun than the events. I think war can absolutely be fun. I think war can absolutely be fun. All right, let's see if we find another beetle in here. There we go. Found one. I get our beetles. We'll also try to OPC hunt in here as well. I need all the OPC all over the place. If it's OPC, it's for me. Them's the rules I live by. I encourage everybody to live by those rules, but those are the rules that I live by. I need all the OPC I can find. Let's see, ISO matter. There we go. All right, let's see. Did we survive? We did. Nope, wrong. And let's head to another 60 system. All right, chat, what else y'all got? Thought tier 1 was 10 minutes, max it's 30. No, max is a couple hours, Scott. Do I have to do anything else once I have the Nero Trident shards? Well, I mean, you got to upgrade it. If you need to upgrade it, you can convert it into remnants if you're done. So let's see. There we go. Nothing in there. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, yeah. He's getting OPC hunted. You see the numbers on this guy? 12 million, 2.6, 2.4. Oh, that guy's getting OPC hunted. 100%. That's going to happen. I would do it with the cube, but the cube don't have enough room. You hit OPC Reliance? Yeah, that's literally what they're for. What do you mean? The Reliant was designed to be hit OPC. Any server that declares war over OPC Reliance is just a dumb server. Yeah, cool. Get mad at me. Get mad at me. It's literally designed to be OPC hunted. Y'all go complain to somebody else. Rev's going to OPC hunt them. Y'all can suck that up. That's literally the design of the ship. That's what it's meant to be done. Not about to tell me I can't do it. When you said you have to look at the 4-star token milestones with Dominion Space, peek there with the Enterprise NX-01, snagged yourself a level 62 is 3 million OPC. Very nice. Don't go to server 27. Even if I did, Robert, you know what I would do? I'd OPC hunt it anyway. Nobody's going to tell me how to play the game. There is yet to be a single server in 7 years who stopped me from being a pirate. Never once. And I've played on server 32, which is probably the most row-centric US server in the game. Nobody's ever stopped me. So we have 70 fly off the handle after getting hit OPC on the Reliant. Fly off the handle. Come tag my base. I don't care. Did I miss one back in the 58 system? I'll go retrace my steps. I must have missed it. All right. Hello. Hi. Thank you for your kind and generous donation. How much did I get of it? Ah, lovely. Lovely. Anybody down here got some? Nope, he's fine, so we leave him alone. What about you? Yep, you're fine. We'll leave you alone. All right, let's go check that 58 system again. Apparently, I bypassed one. Thankfully, our row makes any non-surveys a fair hit, so Reliance and now soon Dauntless will be fun to hunt, even UPC. See, I'm not going to bother with a UPC hunting Dauntless. I only care about the loot. If there ain't no loot, then I don't care. Rev needs loot. You going to go there or not? Here, I'll tell you to jump. All right. Where's it at? There it is. The video said 30 minutes, 4 times per day. Yeah, so 2 hours, which is what I said. 2 hours. 2 hours. You just have to earn the currencies and such to be able to run it. And then, obviously, the more you level it up, the more you can do. So. They changed the ability from the release about the ship? No. I think y'all are getting confused by a couple things. You're confusing the total amount of time, which is what I'm saying, versus the level 1 limit to when it stops. Piracy on my server, a couple alliances do not care. Well, that's not piracy, Johnny. That's not piracy at all. You can't call something piracy. That's not piracy. Can you share what currency the BPs will cost? For what, Dinwit? For what? The Dauntless? Well, I mean, they haven't released those numbers. I can tell you the G7 ships cost Sigma faction credits, but that's not going to apply to the Dauntless. Let's see. Anybody got over here goodies? See, look, even more goodies. Even more goodies. Look at that. Look at that. So, don't lump us pirates in with rogues. Yeah, pirates and rogues are very different things in the game. They're very different things. Pirates and rogues are two separate things. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? How you doing? All right, let's see. We got anything in here? No. What about this guy? Yep. Another one. Gosh, there's just so many OPC ships these days. Here, let me send. Relativity should have enough. There's so many OPC ships today. Piracy is the loot, yes, but for me, piracy is also not letting others get resources. No, there's two different things. Pirates are people who hunt for loot. That's what pirates do. And then rogues are people who just want to kill poor miners that are trying to eat rocks, but there's nothing for it. All right, recall. Wait, I thought I sent a ship. We'll send that ship back. Apparently, it didn't get sent. Took us 2 or 3 years just to get any kind of rules down. Our server used to be so brutal that anyone trying to go into the system was instantly targeted. Sounds like a good server then, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion and my playstyle. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. All ships have guns. Pew pew, they do. Every ship in this game has got a pew pew. Every ship in the game. Why don't you use the Revelant? That's not a thing. It's not a thing. I know what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna make you say it correctly. All right, let's see. Anything in here? Nope. You maxed yours a bit earlier. Congratulations. Congrats, Ben. I'm currently trying to get all my currencies for the week right now. You have farm relentlessly, even trying to get dailies done? Robert, I am free to play. Most of my accounts are pure free to play. Again, there's never been a server, ever, that can stop me from playing my way. The best way a player can play, and I say this loudly to all the free to plays in the chat, OPC hunt everything. The best way you can play that in terms drastically improves your progression is OPC hunt. OPC hunt. It's the best way you can play this game. I'm telling you, Robert, everybody likes to come and be like, oh, Rev, you just don't know. My situation's different. No, it's not. I've experienced it, and I've won. Nobody's ever beat Rev. Not even once. Not even once. The strongest server in the game, this one, with the #1 alliance in the game, this one, hunted me for over 2 years. Didn't stop me at all. Didn't stop my progression or nothing. If you're free to play and you want to progress quick, get to OPC hunting. Get all those specialty currencies you need to do your refines. Especially if you're not out there buying docks. You gotta get out there and find those goodies. Dang it, I think I missed the guy. Because now I don't remember where he's at. I think I missed it. Maybe he was in the 52? Pirates on our server taught our mainly farming alliance to get our whole scratch. Now we have no issue squaring up against those. Yeah, exactly. This is a game of conflict. This is a war game. That's how it should be. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we got him. We found him. We found him. That's how it should be. It's a war game. I gotta upgrade my cubes so this beam one-shots things. I gotta improve my beam and my cubes. All right, we got that. Recall. Nice little OPC hit. Your Ops 83 recently got Corvus. Where do you suggest I go next? Well, I mean, you really don't need to have 253s, but you can. I will ask you this, though. Do you have any of the level 50 epics? Do you have any of the 50 epics? I agree, Silvis. I agree. I'm just me trying to teach people how to play the game and help them be as good as they can be. I'm a much different man over on Twitch. Good to see you, though, Silvis. Welcome in. Oh, he's got a friendly tag. And no beetles. Let's jump down another system for more beetles. Got the Tribune. So the reason I asked, Debbie, is you want to obviously prepare for your 56 ship, but also you want to be looking ahead to your level 60 ships, and having level 50s that you can max out so that you can scrap is super valuable. So if you have extra faction credits laying out and you're not planning on just moving up to 56 anytime soon, I would make sure that you're getting those 50s upgraded and maxed so that you can use that for your level 60s. And no, not yet, Silvis. I'm going to try to work on that after stream. See if I can get it all figured out. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, a little bit of OPC. We'll go give it a visit. A little bit of OPC. That way I can make all my pulls. What about you? Yeah, even better. We're going to have 3, or is this a... No, it's a ghost ship. All right, so we got 2 in there that are worth going after. Would you make the extra Enterprises? Enterprise A, the Daradex, and Hegtaz. All 3 of those are what you're going to use to scrap. So, is it worth it to get 2 G3 epics? It's useful to get 2 G3 epics for doing your Solar Armada loops. I wouldn't say it's a need, but it's useful. So is a 50 epic a luxury or skippable? It's 1,000% not skippable. 1,000% not skippable. I would not recommend skipping. 10 out of 10 would not skip. You're a collector, so you hate scrapping? Well, you can get a replacement later on. I didn't say you couldn't get a replacement later. You can still get a replacement later on. Which 50 epic is the best? All 3. Come in. All 3 of them are being used to scrap for level 60. Now, if you want to know which one is the strongest, it's the Tribune. The Tribune is the strongest 50. But in terms of which one to get, you're more basing that off of just what you can get out of it, which is, you know, trying to max out those ships later on. Man, there's a lot of OPC in here today. There's a lot of OPC today. You enjoyed your Tribune as a fun ship? It absolutely is. I mean, it's the last ship ability in the game that actually matters. Well, I guess not counting the new activated ability of the Dauntless. Because for the most part, ship abilities stop mattering. Oh, Twig, you can hard disagree all you want. I've yet to find Enterprise A. I didn't just dog walk. It's all about how you build your ships, though. I dog walk the Enterprise A. But there's not a wrong answer. You'll actually have great times with Enterprise A. It's kind of like yesterday when I was streaming on my Incursions. My Rotaran destroyed everything and took no prisoners. My Enterprise A, because I've not focused on every research and every ISO, etc., did not do near as well. So, it's all about what you focus on and what you style your ships around. And that's really the key, is just finding something that you enjoy. If you enjoy the Enterprise, like you love that Federation path through, heck yeah, go for it. Go for it. All right, let's get in here. See if we can find another one. Nope, but looks like we have more OPC. Yep, 2 and 500,000. What we got down here? It's not even a double pull. We'll let them cook a little bit more. Well, Triggy, my bad. If I said Roddy, I meant my Tribune dog walk the Enterprise A. My level 50 Tribune beat every Enterprise A, but I built specifically for the Tribune. I mean, I was putting out 60 shots a round. And the Enterprise A just, yeah, it had a massive stat boost, but it wasn't beating that. You remember, power means nothing. You know, it's my Rotaran has beaten a 20 bill Velox before. So the Hegtai and the Enterprise A are a little bit misleading because they got a raw stat boost to overcome the Tribune being so strong. They look way stronger than they actually are. Interceptors for the win. Hey, enjoy whatever. I mean, the Enterprise A is not going to disappoint you. I'll tell you that. If you're a level, a G4 player, or even a low level G5, having one is certainly not going to disappoint you. Yeah, see, these are a little bit too small. I'll let them, I got at least get a double pull before I bother. All right, let's go ahead and recall that. There we go. What about Strike Team crews? Aren't the Interceptors crew more powerful? Interceptor Strike Team is typically considered the best one, yes. Generally speaking. Generally speaking, yes. Interceptor Strike Team is best. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed wins, though. So, let's see. See if we got some logs from yesterday. Let's see. We've got, like, this one. That's me beating that level 67. Shout out BRS. Beating their Roddy. That's the Roddy. I had beaten their... Where was their... What was this one? That was their Relativity. 7 bill power Relativity. Where was their Velox? I did beat their Velox too. Where's their Velox? Was it here? Nope, that's the Relativity. Was it here? No. Where's the Velox? I beat the Velox, dang it. You can tell we were doing some matches and having fun. Let's see. That was a base defense. Base defense. I must be blind. I'm missing it. There's a Velox log in here somewhere. It wasn't Nate. That was me beating Nate's Koskari. Just had a little bit left on it. What was this one? All right, that was taking out the Koskari. Dang it, I can't find the Velox log. Was it up here? No. This is starting to really annoy me. Where the heck is this Velox log? I know it's in here somewhere. Vendor, that's from today. Well, now I can't find it, dang it. Was it cloaked? Oh, that was me beating a cloaked Rotaran. That, no. What was this one? That was me beating a cube. Let's see. What was this one? That was the one we just looked at. Another cube takedown. Anyway, further points of power doesn't matter. It's all about research and stuff. You love catching rots with your eviscerator? Yeah, I got shut down by an eviscerator yesterday. There's the Koskari head-to-head. Almost beat it that time. But had some fun. It was shout out to Server 31. Had some good logs. Had a lot of fun. Which what the game should be. The game should be fun. I know it's a shocking thing to hear, but it should be fun. Tribune is absolute boost. Beast. Kind of wish you had the warp range to last a higher ops. Yeah, I mean, just there's so few things that you can pull out 60 plus shots. So. Sounds like it, what the Gashar should have been for the get-go. You talking about the Dauntless? I mean, I can see why somebody would say that. Let's just be honest. Scope is just trying to sell the bots that people already use. Just call it what it is. Scope is trying to, put a price tag on the bots that some people already use. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Doesn't make it wrong. Me always beat by level 70 is always fun. Johnny, why aren't you fighting level 70s? Be my question. Why would you do that? Why are you out fighting level 70s? My Tribune took out a 55 rare Huruk. Invading entity, great ship. Congrats. That's awesome. Now, I did bounce some 70s off my base, so that was fun. I'm not going to beat them head up, but I bounced them off my base. Let's see. Probably be up here somewhere. Looking for base defense. Show me a 70. Now, that one doesn't count because I didn't have the ships home. Well, no, that one doesn't count because that was Duke bringing a vengeance, and I'm not going to beat the vengeance. I did have a couple, though. I think they were earlier in the day. Oh, all these updating logs are throwing off my scrolling ability. See, I had all these. Here we go. Lady Sprite hit me. I managed to fend off her cube. That made me feel good. Granted, I had 8 ships in the dock, but I fended off a 26 bill cube. Shout out to Lady Sprite. I'm sorry, Lady Spite. So, yeah. Mini 70s don't like level 57s beating up on their poor helpless Op 67 friends. Hey, I can't help it. I'm going to beat up on anybody that's got OPC. You know me. Can't help it. You've seen a 63 beat a 70 Enterprise E. 3.5 bill to 18. Here's a lot of good stuff you get access to once you get into the early G6 that I'm looking forward to on this account when I finally level it. Not quite there yet, but my plan is to start moving this particular account into G6 tomorrow night on my birthday stream. That's the plan. So, do that. And then we need to do this one. Yay. I need to set these up to auto pull. Auto. Now auto. That way I can get all that. There we go. Stasis globe pulled. And research. Start doing a baby research upgrade. So 50 epic, then 53 uncommon. That's what I would do, Al. That's the path I would take. So we also have these, which I need to go grind more of that stuff. I don't really need them, but just for the sake of having them. Transients, yeah, I need to go mine more epic. We'll get that done first. Do our continuum pulls. So as learned, Rogue Alliance got a pleasure to kill lower level. That's why I say I got beaten all the time. It is possible. There are Rogue Alliances out there for different servers that's just what they enjoy. Personally, I like a fight. Like, that's why I like PvP arenas, is I get so many fun matchups. But there are some people out there who just want to, watch the world burn, and they just want to hit people. They just want to hit folks. I've got my other account up, currently putting my Reliant out. 1 second. Make sure I get all these other things done. Check our dailies. 70s bump off my 64 regularly. Very nice. Yeah, I can usually do pretty good, but when that vengeance starts coming around, not much I can do against the vengeance. Not much I can do against the vengeance. Yeah. OPC Hunt Epic with Borg Beam. Good times. Yeah, I use that or the GS31. So like right now, we can go take a look in that system I'm mining in. Let's see if anybody's in here that's OPC. Scan. Nope, no OPC. Oh, we got 900,000. What we got down here? And 1.1 million. So what we can do is we'll bring this in real quick. We'll bring this in real quick, and then we'll beam him. Should be good enough for me to take him out with my beam. I believe my beam's strong enough for this little thing. But this is a great way to OPC hunt when you have these insane hazards. Beam them and get your loot that way. See? Got 1.19 million. Now I can send it on home. You just got to use the beam. Little OPC hunting. During Incursion Wars, do you only stick to OPC hunting? I mean, no. Usually it's going to be more base rating than anything else. Yesterday was mostly just PvPing with people. If you're asking, do I go out and clear miners? No, I don't clear miners. I just don't find that fun. Like, sure, I might get a handful of points, but I don't go out and just clear people who are mining 4-star crystal. I don't see the fun in that. I don't see the point in that, to be honest with you. So that's just not really going to tip the scales of the incursion points in my favor. So I don't bother with it. I know some people do, but I don't. I just don't see the value in it. All right, so we got that done. That's cooking. Let me go check my Crucible of War, see if I can pull. All right, 22 more. Tomorrow, I got to make sure I don't forget. I got to pull those Armada chests. It's very important I pull those Armada chests. All right, let's see. We had another one that was OPC, right? Yeah. What's the timer on our beam? 2 minutes on our beam. We got a timer of 2 minutes. The SLB for ships killed? Sure. Again. I'm not going to kill some poor, Farmville player for an SLB that I really don't care about. But yeah, I'm just answering the question of how I play things. Right? Y'all can do whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you. I just don't do it. Put a screenshot in your Discord of the Vengeance my station took a chunk out of. I mean, I think I took a little bit of a chunk out the Vengeance yesterday. Not much of a chunk. Almost an insignificant chunk. But it moved. The bar moved a little bit. It moved a little. I was talking to Duke last night, so it moved a little. All right. This was like the Titan with the Gucci belt. I don't even know what that means. You got to speak old man. I turn 36 tomorrow, so. Is the Vengeance better than the G7 Uncommon will be? Obviously, what tier? But short answer, what would I rather have? You know what I mean? Also, GS31 going to tier 9 as soon as I get this done. As soon as I get this done. We're going to wait 10 seconds. We're going to beam this guy. Take his OPC. Head back. And then we're going to tier this thing up. And the relativity also is close. I'm 1,100 parts away from taking the relativity to tier 10. So it just means slightly better looking Titan. I like the Vengeance from the movie. I think the movie did a really good job with that. Not everybody likes those movies. I do. But I thought it did a really good job. And I like the art in the game. I'm not a big fan of all the G7 ship arts, but I like the Vengeance. Oh, did I get him in time? Did I not get him? Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. All right, well, you know what that means. Tier up time. Yup. Insta tier up. Oh, they didn't reset the timer. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if he wakes up on that. That does reset my refinery, though. Let's go back down here and redo our refinery. There we go. Refinery reset. Look, I can start collecting all my G5 parts. Best way to get more 1-hour shields? There's not. The 1-hour shields came from purchases, but that's no longer a thing. People don't sell those packs no more. Any advice when you use the GS31 beam and elite waves? I usually wait to the final wave, Robert. So like for me, doing the G5 elites, I wait till wave 5. 2 minutes. If I had a speed crew, I could just try to speed rush it and kill him. If I had a speed crew handy. Let's see if any of these other systems have got OPC. Is there any in here? No. Any in here? No. Definitely going to have to go into like the systems that have the... Oh, well, never mind. There's a heart on it. What about this guy? Nope. No OPC. No OPC. You can't beat any of the Wave 5 hostiles yet? Well, I'm not sure where you're at, Robert. So to be clear, I'm giving you, kind of blanket advice. Not real sure where you're at. But let's see if I can get there fast enough. If I can get there right here, depending on when that rotation is, when that 22nd is, maybe I can get there quick enough and smack it. Have an idea to help lower level players trying to catch up to Open Bajor faction sooner? I don't see how that would help them open it up sooner. Guess you need to be more in depth on it. I don't see how that would help them do it sooner. Ah, just short. It was worth an experiment. All right, let's wait for the beam. We'll beam them again. You're 30 and can do the content, but there's nothing until 35. I mean, I guess, but you have so much other stuff to do. Have you done your Stella? Have you maxed out your Vidar? Do you have the Disco? Do you got the Devore? It's not like there's a shortage of things to do at, G3. I think that's kind of more my issue. I really feel like it helps just to have everybody have everything open. You still need to ops up prior to the new arc to get better choice rewards, or the choice rewards scale? The choice rewards themselves scale when you level up. Now everything else doesn't. So all right, there we go. That should have finished him out. There we go. How much did we end up getting? Oh, I can't look. I think it was about 1 million. All right, I think that was about 1 million. Let's go check our refinery. Transgen, yep. I got plenty. I just need more of this, which I only get from actually letting my thing grind. So let's pull. There we go. Got all the pulls. Nice. Use your Alliance tournament loot. That is true. My problem with the Alliance tournament loot is that, remember, we had to reset our Alliance, so there's not really anything I need, except I'll get War Room stuff. Thank you for the reminder. Get the War Room. Just so I can keep leveling up the War Room. But everything else I don't really need. I need to wait for more stuff down here as we level it up. Like, I've already got these primes that are available. All the skins that I need, I've already got. I mean, I guess I could go after tearing up Mir Picard. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I could tear up Dr. Tiana, I guess. But truly don't need anything else while I wait for all the other stuff to get unlocked. And let's see if they'd even let me upgrade the building. Figured out the hazards trigger at 18. Nice. So, as far as the hazard trigger goes, one thing is to get the stasis globe if you haven't already. I've been really trying to encourage everybody to pick up the stasis globe. Now that it's available free to play, trying to get more and more folks do the stasis globe. So if you haven't already, make sure you're going to the new refinery. aggregation refinery, and pulling the stasis club. So we got those, which I'm not worried about. Not worried about those. Yeah. Need more build-up shards since you're rocking IST on the Roddy. So let me show you something. Officers. Group. Maxed out. Maxed out. Tier 4. Yes, need more. But almost. About a quarter of the way. So I guess for you, we'll go ahead and hit that button several times. I actually know how many I've got. I'm sure. I know I have plenty, I'm sure. But there you go. I just hate that I have to click it 2 at a time. It just gets annoying, the mass clicking. Watch all your videos. I can't. Well, I appreciate that, Johnny. That's very kind of you. I can't do what I do without people like yourself. We have a birthday stream tomorrow night. It'll be fun. And a big thank you to those who donate, who are helping pay off the medical bill from when I was in surgery and in the hospital a month or so ago. Thank you to those who support the family. Means a lot. With the extended time on the tournament store, you're able to get the Boar Cube skin. Congrats. If I had any currency left on the other account, I would get another skin, but I have no currency left. So, all right, here we go. We got build-ups to 133. And I mean, again, I could probably do the others, but All right, but we did do that. So, I mean, that's progress, and shout out to y'all for calling it out. It is good for me to try to, get all the things that I can. I've had birthday tomorrow. Well, thank you, Troy. You could come on by. Come on by for the birthday. I'd welcome you on over. I wouldn't shake a stick at it. Sliders are needed. I will give Scopely credit. They have definitely improved the number of sliders in the game here. And I'm thankful for that. They've definitely improved the number of sliders in the game. I gotta take my medicine real quick. It's getting late. I'm old. Let's see. Is there anything to upgrade? We do. We got a couple of upgrades to make, which is going to be very helpful for tomorrow night. Let's go ahead and max this out. Welding hardware. That is for, well, probably a feature you're never going to use, to be honest, but I can show you here in a second. And let me boost this up real quick. Oh, wrong button. I thought that was maxing out. Apparently not. So I guess I could still get Riker's trombone and stuff up. But, all right, let's see what we got. These are all good. Oh, nope. Spirits. Get that upgraded. Just want to tell everybody, focus on your artifacts. There's a lot of good stuff in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here. You can convert all the things that you don't need anymore. Just be careful with the temporal artifacts, because obviously you want those for, later on. Well, come on, time weapon. Let me close you out. Or not. But you do want to save your temporal disruptors for that free-to-play 10K task in Alliance tournaments. So, you started to build the NX-01. What crew should I need to set up in the officer save slots? You talking about the cheese crews or what? So the cheese crews are going to be Leslie, Nero, or Giorgio, and then Moreau. That's going to be the main one that people use to punch up. So, you little chit. Oh, I got to share an OPC. Got to share an OPC. Another account pulled up. All right, we got that. We got that. We got that. Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. This is another one to save up for your free-to-play task, which is why I haven't updated it. There's no sourcing. Was sourcing for Tau shelved? Yes. There's no sourcing for Tau, nor is there any plan to source Tau at this time. So yes. Could be there by Tuesday, which is your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you as well, Troy. It's pretty cool to see some people having a birthday. Around mine, anyway. Birthday's next week. We're celebrating my potty training my toddler. My youngest has finally learned to use the bathroom by himself. We are out the diaper phase, thankfully, and I hope to never re-enter it. Oh, man. Didn't get the directives I wanted, but oh well. Didn't get the directives I wanted. Let me see. Got multiple account running, y'all, because I get ready to do a lot of work tonight. Silvis, I don't know if you're still here, but I want to say thank you to you, Silvis. We got a lot of stuff getting ready for tomorrow night. We're even going to have a quiz. Yeah, a quiz. For those to see who knows Rev Deuce the best. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, get that done. Cool. And on our way. Was wondering where to spend my incursion coins. Working on my interceptor strike team. Billups is level 11. Garrick is 15. I would say Art of Balance, the best use for that, at least my opinion, is Lorca skill points. Lorca skill points if you haven't done Lorca skill points already. I mean, you need Lorca. He's so good. Lorca skill points. I would get Lorca skill points if you don't already have that, maxed out. And if you don't have Lorca at all, then Lorca. The answer is you hate the silent loop most of all. Nope, incorrect. It is not my least favorite loop. In fact, that shows how little you know me that you think that would be my least favorite loop. Most people here probably know what my least favorite loop of the year is. So, most people here can probably name Rev's least favorite loop of the year. And it is not that. I'm going to queue up Kishara. Start queuing that up so we can... Trying to get trophies, by the way. For obviously our faction run. Tau was only available for a limited time years ago. Yes. They gave him in a flash pass for tier 1 for everybody, but they've not allowed that to be sourced more since. Oh, dang. He was not able to handle the ships. Oh, well. I'll have to wait for these two to pop off. Will space, subspace relay parts. That is a good pickup to upgrade your building. I also went with the war room parts to upgrade the war room because that obviously gives more officer stats. Bigger for me being more ISO damage. I would love to have 400% ISO before going G6. I'm not going to have it, but I would love to have that before going into G6. So let me, come on, hurry up. Stop lagging. You got this. We believe in you. We believe in you. You said Rev knows Rev the best. You would assume wrong. My wife says she knows me the best. What do I know? I'm just a ginger. All right, we're going here. Pull this. I'm 11 days away from the Reliant on this account. Yes, I know. Many of you already have it. But I'm behind. I'm behind. For PvP, what would be your second best Chaos tech if you have the max cannon? That would be the rare Unimatrix shielding. Unimatrix shielding. That'd be my second one. Do they have anything that takes this? No. All right, so we can do that big pull. Can't do that yet. When is the epic? Tomorrow. All right, so let's just do a big pull. 5,500 Apex barrier works on every player. See, I don't think that that's very good, to be honest with you. I feel like Soren's Trilithium is ridiculously overrated. I'm not a fan. What's up, I Choose Life? How are you? Because 5,500 Apex Barrier is nothing in today's game. That is a very, very low amount of Apex Barrier. Now, it might be fine if you had it like max level 34. But for the G5, G6 players who are always doing like PvP arenas, Oh, planetary charts. Let's see. Let's do this one. Yeah. So for me, you can see which ones I run. So on this ship is obviously the Q cannon. Then you see the Unimatrix here on the Enterprise D. There's Soren's Trilithium. I need to upgrade it, but here, I'll do it now for science. Y'all can see them side by side. Yep. Love that you got to tell me every time. Yep, absolutely love it. Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. But Q Cannon is still the top. You see what you're getting. You're getting Apex Barrier against players who have morale. Like, it's really good fighting explorers. Like, I've always said that. If you're fighting explorers, it's nice. But by itself, it's very it does mix very well with Mirror Hura, which, again, I don't know how many people are using that. Mixes well with Mirror Hura. I just want y'all to experience this with me. I want y'all to experience this torture as I sit here and mass click this. Just so that you know, I go through the same pains you do in STFC. I go through the same pains. You see QSS pair with Echo Papa. Echo Papa is better than Soren's Trilithium. Echo Papa is another one that I think, depending on the situation, gets overrated. Like, I see a lot of people use it just because they saw somebody else use it. It is good in specific instances. But, again, just depends on what the situation is that we're comparing it to and where we're using it, you know? Which is logical. Knowing to take a pragmatic way to look about it, but, yeah. Look, we're just going to keep clicking. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, guys, we're making it to level 6. Woo! What if you ran Severus with Soren's Trilithium so that people's FC Con would apply morale and trigger the CT? You would be hurt by the fact that you ran Severus instead of a normal PvP crew. Mika says they like Echo Papa on their Crenshaw paired with the Quantum Slipstream. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And it just depends, again, on what you're fighting. We can look at the Echo Papa here in a second. I'll show y'all how it works. All right, I'm sorry. I can't just keep clicking this daggum thing. So here's the Echo Papa. Increased weapons damage when your health is below 40%. Gives you a 3,000 boost. Start of each round, increase your ISO defense, and then increase Apex Shred. So the only one that I personally find very good here is this ability right here. This is pretty worthless because everybody has Wrath of Khan Joaquim now. And then you've got this, which is pretty worthless because you got to take a serious beating before it kicks in. But the Apex Barrier the Apex Shred can be valuable. So, but that's why I still have the Q Cannon as the number one because it's reducing crit hit damage. And then, of course, we're lowering that right there. And then getting a immediate base weapons booster, even if it is lower than the other. And then the Unimatrix is increasing your ISO defense, which, again, kind of today, but you also get the base weapons damage, and then if your ship is any state, reduce the opponent's ISO cascade. Most people do ISO cascade builds, so while it doesn't have the highest numbers, it is my preferred, but as you get into the higher levels of the game, there might be reasons to run Soren's Trilithium and Echo Papa above other things. So it just depends on the situation, what you're going against a lot. It's kind of like Phlox. Like, most people in this chat will never use Phlox, right? But in the high tier, like if I'm going Vengeance versus Vengeance and most Vengeances are running critical builds, then a maxed out Phlox is a great counter to a Vengeance because that's what most people are running on their Vengeance. So it just comes back to being very, unique to the situation that you're in. Very unique to the situation that you're in. Star Trek Click Command? Exactly, JC. Yeah, I just want y'all to know how much I enjoy this. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you right now because of how much I care. What I'll probably do is I'll put this on the Dauntless, though. Because my Dauntless doesn't even have a CT on it. So I'll put this on the Dauntless. Chronophase seems great with the extra shots, but if your hull is that low, but your hull has to be low to trigger it. Yeah, that's why I'm not big on the Chronophase. I think I have the Chronophase on the Dauntless, but I hate that I have to basically have gotten my butt whooped before it turns on. But that's also why it's a rare, I guess. They didn't want to give that much power to a rare. So there we go. And finally, the last few levels. Oh, I ran out of currency. Thank goodness. So you see, I have the Chronophase here. I do believe it is on ship G, but it requires you to get down to 40% before any of those kick in. So let's see what we got. Do we have that on here? Yeah, so we have that on there. So, and then my Borg cube is set up for PvE. So I actually don't have anything here. We'll give it to him. Unlock. We'll give Source Trilithium to my QS-31. What do we have else we can throw on it? QS-31. Yeah, let's give it that. Let's give it this. I don't have much of this new currency, but yep. There you go. Little warp range boosting. Who says no? There you go. I've got now an increase of warp 8 on my Syndicate bomb. That's probably something that should go on the Dauntless, if we're being honest. That probably needs to go on the Dauntless. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, it's been fun. It's Sunday night. I got to get ready for content tomorrow. Dauntless videos coming out tomorrow, by the way. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Live long and plunder. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And also, if you would like to contribute to the medical bills, look, I do this once a stream. I know not everybody wants to donate. It is greatly appreciated to those who do. If you're out there and you can spare $5, $6, every bit helps us as we pay off the medical bills, the hospital trips, etc. But nothing else. Thank you for just watching the channel. Hit up revduce.com. Love you. Live long and plunder. Stay safe. Deuces. I'm out. And I'll see you on the next one.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.